Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm glad to be back making videos again. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and a great New Year. And I just wanted to get back making videos and talking about my favorite albums and some of my favorite movies that I'm interested in. But today I'll be talking about one of the albums and one of the bands that I got into last year, and I got this album for Christmas, so I'm really stoked to have this, and it is Pearl Jam 10. Now, this is their debut album, the first ever album, and this was made during 1991. Um, and this has about 11 tracks off this album. So there's the back cover. I really love this purple, pinkish kind of like tone for this album. It's really nice. And got the front cover. Definitely amazing album. From listening to their other albums, this is their first time I'm listening to like the debut album, and from listening to albums like Yield and No Code, Riot Act, definitely more soft, I want to say alternative sound, but then coming off like from their first album 10 really surprises me because I was not expecting it to be like this kind of heavy kind of tone, but I get why people love this album and why it's like really different from the rest of their stuff. So glad to have this. I really enjoy this album, so I'm glad to be talking about this. Let me just open it so you guys can see it. There's about, I said, 11 tracks off this album. There's the nice CD. Um, maybe a better picture over there. And then we got this booklet. Really cool booklet. I didn't know it would come in a poster, so yeah. If you open it like this, if I could open it. Okay, there. It comes in this cool poster of the band. Um, I will definitely be putting this like up on my wall later on today. Then there's lyrics in the back. But yeah, really cool to see. And I don't think they had this on the vinyl, so glad to be having this as CD. But like for vinyl collecting, like my plan is like to get like all their vinyls after I get their CDs, because like if I'm ever going on a road trip, I just want to bring the CD and listen to it. So that my plan is to collect all their CDs, and later on, after finish collecting all their CDs, collect more of their records and see how that goes. But yeah, definitely a cool poster. This is truly cool. But yeah, let's get into the songs off this album. And the first song off this album, sorry, is Once. Um, Before I get into Once, there's this like hidden track they have in this album, but it's at the end, but it also gives you a little like, I guess, clip you could say in the beginning, where they play a little bit of the beginning, but then it stops and then it transitions to Once, the first song. So I thought that was cool, how they did that. And Once, great song. Um, it's really different, like I said, from hearing. Was not expecting to hear it. I thought it would be like maybe like Once like a soft album, like soft rock kind of song, but it literally just like kicks you in, and it's a really heavy song, loud, and I really love it. I was really surprised when I was listening to this. But yeah, definitely a great song. A really good track. And then next we got Even Flow. I believe this is a song talking about a homeless man. If you get into the lyrics more and you hear it, kind of sounds like that. And one day he'll begin to live his life again. I love that lyric of the song, but definitely a great song. And Mike McCready, lead guitarist in this band, does an amazing job. There's like a little solo in the middle or towards the end. Sounds really amazing and definitely cool. If you're into guitar, you want to learn how to play this, gotta listen to the Even Flow track. It's truly like mind blowing. So I love this song a lot, and the chorus is like really catchy as well. Then we got Alive, another great song. This is really like a great rock anthem song, and I love listening to this. I was listening to this yesterday night with like the lights turned off and everything, and I was just like, yeah, it's like it has different meanings for the song, but there's a part where he goes, yeah, I'm still alive, and he like says that like continuously for like the chorus, and just reminds me like, you know how like last year was like even though this album was made during 1991, it's still powerful to this day. And it's like, you know what, we made it through like last year and it was like hell for everyone. It was a terrible year, but we still made it. We're still alive. So um, yeah, this is definitely like a really great song to listen to. It really lifts your spirits up. It makes you feel like, damn, we're still here after all the trouble we went through. So definitely a amazing song off this album. And yeah, really makes you just happy about like how far like we've come. So definitely a great song. Would love to hear this live if I ever see them live. So counting on that. Then we got Why Go. This is another great track. I love the beginning of this, like how the drums start to kick in, and there's this performance I saw. I don't know what performance it is. I'll try to put it in the description if I find it. I think they're in. Oh, I think it's Pinkpop. 1990. I think 1992. They do a performance of this, and like Eddie and everyone from the band has so much energy for this song, and like it is crazy like how much energy they had at the time. And you know, if you were a person living in the 90s, you are really lucky because you guys had amazing music, amazing movies, and like concerts you went to are really crazy to watch. Like you guys had like, mosh pits and everything, and this is a great time for discovering music, and especially discover this band in the 90s. Like that's so cool. But I'm definitely glad I know about them. Even though I wasn't born in the 90s, I kind of see how this band is like really like important to everyone and why it means so much to people. So Why Goes, yeah, so definitely a cool song. Why Go, really great. I love the chorus. um don't really know too much about the lyrics for the song, but I'll look into it. But yeah, really great song, really catchy chorus. Why Go Home. So definitely be listening to this album again because I cannot get enough of this. I listened to it and I was like, I need to listen to it again because it's such a great album. And Why Go is a terrific song as well. Then we got Black. Whew, if you're ever going through a hard time or a breakup, definitely listen to this song because it just like you could feel like his emotion to the song and how much anger and how much like sadness is in this track. He just gives it his all. And I'd like to say, if you haven't seen MTV Unplugged, their performance, you should definitely check them out. Check it out. It is really cool. If you want to get into this band, like MTV Unplugged is the way to go to see like the performances. I will definitely be putting this as my description for Black because it's like crazy to see like how like into it he is for this song. It's more like a soft kind of like mellow track, but it's still really powerful. And you see how much Eddie like means it. He's like putting his all into the song, and it shows you like, damn, someone heard him like this much. So definitely an amazing song. I love the chorus and like the do 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 do's at the ends and everything. And oh my gosh, this is like, I remember seeing this for the first time on MTV Unplugged, and I was like, I was shocked because I didn't have any words to say. I was like, oh my gosh, this is, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen a person like care so much for a song this much. So definitely a cool song that you have to see live for MTV Unplugged. But yeah, a great song. And then we got Jeremy, another great song, another, it's kind of a heavy track. This is also played during MTV Unplugged, which, like I said again, I highly suggest you check out. Um, this is more of a heavy track because it talks about a boy who didn't have a lot of like attention from his family growing up, or he, I think, got bullied in school. And this is actually a true story. And this happened during 1991, I believe. And sorry about my voice, it's kind of cracking up. But yeah, this boy named Jeremy, I think he went to his like school and he went to his classmates, and he brought a gun to his classmates and he just shot himself in front of all his classmates. And this is a song that talks about that. Definitely a heavy song. I did not know about this going into this. I did not know it was about that. But once you watch the music video and you read like more a bit about what the songs is, and then you pay more attention to the lyrics, you figure out it's actually a really like it's like a true, this actually happened. So I was definitely surprised by that, and it's really sad to see how that happened. But um, heavy song, but a really like amazing song. And the beginning, Jeff Ament does this really like cool bass thing with his guitar, and I really loved how it starts off and then how it ends. Really like so much energy in this song, um, but it's truly an amazing song. Even though it's heavy, it's really, you wouldn't know it. Like the first time I listened to it, I said I didn't even know what it was about, but if you watch the music video, then you'll start to figure it out. But a great track. And Jeremy, again, MTV Unplugged, he does this crazy performance. It's really cool to see. So definitely be putting that in. Then we got Oceans. Oh my gosh, I love Oceans. This is one of my sister's like favorites. She doesn't really listen to them, but if I were to play her a song, she really likes Oceans. And they play this again on MTV Unplugged. Really beautiful track. I love Eddie's vocals on this. Like he does like this nice falsetto kind of thing with his voice, and it sounds really beautiful. And even when play this on MTV Unplugged, even listening to this on the album, his voice sounds the same, and it's like an amazing song. Oceans feels like you're like, I don't know, maybe like an ocean, like with the waves. It kind of feels like a wavy song, and it even shows if you like look at the lyrics. It's like this wavy kind of, it has this wavy kind of vibe to it. So I definitely love this song, and it's kind of sad that it's short. I wish it like extended on, but this is such a nice like relaxing kind of meditative like sound to it. So really good song. Then we got Porch. This is a song like after listening to like the softer songs from Black, Jeremy, and Oceans, you get Porch, which is like another kick song. Like it's like, okay, we listened to the three songs that are kind of like, not, some of them are kind of soft, and now we're just gonna go boom, like back to hard, back to like, you know, like hard rock. So Porch is definitely like, I believe in the beginning it almost sounds like he's rapping in a way. It's really cool. It's like how that happens. Like it goes from Oceans and then boom transitions to Porch. So I love Porch. I love the lyrics to it. I love everything about it. The ending and like the chorus and how they have like that solo guitar thing sounds really cool. Definitely a song. Oh, this is definitely played. Definitely. Sorry. This is also played during MTV Unplugged, and you see like how crazy they go at the end. I think there was Porch was like the last song that they were gonna play, and they just go all out in this song, and Eddie loses his shit and everything, and it's definitely a cool track. I love the acoustic version and the rock and like this album version as well. Both versions are really cool. Um, but yeah, Porch, amazing song. Then we got Garden. I love the beginning of the song. I love how the guitar sounds. It's a really beautiful track, and then like the chorus, really catchy lyrics for this song. I love Eddie's voice in this song. And towards the end, like it kind of fades out, and you're wanting to hear more of like how it goes, but just like fades out, and you're like, dang it, I wish there was more to it. Even though I think, like, how long is Garden? Let me just check. Oh, it's like 5 minutes, but it's still a song that you want to hear more of. That's how I felt when I listened to this. But definitely a great track. Yeah. Then we got Deep. This is a song that I have to get back to and listen to again. Maybe I'll like it more, but it's an okay track, but it's still good. But yeah, maybe I have to listen to it again, because like I said, I just listened to it yesterday, and opinions change and they come and go. Maybe I'll like listen to the song more and more and actually be like, yo, this is such a great song. So definitely have to be coming to back to this song and listening to it again. But then we finish off with Release, and this is like, Release is, oh my gosh, it's such a powerful song. Really, I love the beginning of the like guitar. It sounds really beautiful, almost like a wave, like ocean wave kind of thing. As Oceans, like the song, it kind of sound not does it doesn't sound like that, but it has like that kind of like at the beginning with the guitar almost sounds like wavy in a way. I don't know how to describe it, but that's how I'm trying to like. That's what I feel like when I listen to the song. Well, the beginning of the song, but then we hear Eddie's voice, and it's like really deep and so beautiful. I don't know how to explain this track. It really hits home, and um, it talks about I think Eddie. It talks about Eddie's father, and I don't know too much about it, but I think Eddie didn't really know his real father at the time, because he had a stepfather, I believe, and I think he thought that was his real dad, but it wasn't, and his actual dad passed away. But he actually got to meet his actual dad, but he didn't know it was his real dad. He thought it was a friend of the family, but it was actually his real dad. So kind of, I don't know, it's kind of messed up, but I mean, like, it is what it is. But this is a song talking about his dad, and I think how he, I guess, misses him or something. I don't really know, but it is really a beautiful song. And if you're ever going through a hard time, you could really relate to this song, and definitely a powerful song. You could hear his emotion, his like anger and everything in this track. I really love Release, and I love how if they were to put Release during the middle, it would not fit well. So I definitely love how they put Release as like the last song off this album. Like they put like all the heavy stuff in the beginning and the slow kind of sounds, and they finish off with Release. It is a slow track, but it is, I don't know how to like talk about this song. It's definitely a song that hit me and hits home, and even though I don't like can't really relate to it, I could relate to it in another way. So, and this is definitely a song that I will listen to again, but I don't think I would ever, like, I can't overplay this song because I'm afraid that if I overplay it, I'll lose that kind of feeling I have to the song. But really great song. Release, man, I don't know what else to say. I saw a performance of this, like a video of it. I think they performed it in 1992, and it is like the best live version I've seen of this song so far. I will definitely be putting it as a description for you guys to check out if you're interested. But Release, man, it is crazy. I don't know how to describe this song, but it's you gotta check it out. You gotta listen to Release, and then you'll like, and then I don't know what to say, man. But this album is really good, and yeah, definitely glad that it's in my collection for CDs. We'll be listening to it again and again and again, and I totally understand why everyone loves this album. And like I said, this is totally different from coming out of their other discography, like the other albums, and like you hear it throughout. Every single album is not the same, and 10 is like an album that I don't think they will ever like could ever make us sound like this again, because like I don't think any band, even if any band were to copy it, they can't like copy it, because like this is like a true like I don't even know how to describe it, man. This is like one of the best albums for 91. Like you were so lucky to be listening to this during that time. But definitely an amazing album. 10 is a 10 for me. So yeah, I highly suggest you check this album out if you're into rock. This is like, I guess you could say like their grunge kind of, they didn't really like to be called grunge at the time, but I mean, that's what they were like known for. But this is like one of their most, I guess you could say, grungiest albums, because there's a lot of anger and everything in it. But there is also some beautiful songs off here. And if you're like a teenager, you know, like this is such a great way to listen to this. Just gets all your anger and frustration out, and like hearing this is like, I don't know, really nice to hear other people and how you know, you're not the only one going through all these problems, and there's other people that are going through the same problems, and hearing this album makes you feel like you're not alone, you know. So definitely love this song. I mean, definitely love this album, and I feel like everyone should be listening to it. But yeah, that's all I have for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this album review, and check out the album, and if you did check about this album, let me know what your favorite songs are off this album. And yeah, I can't wait to listen to more of their stuff and to review more of their albums. Be ready for that because I got a lot of Pearl Jam albums coming out, and I'm running out of time. So definitely be ready for more Pearl Jam reviews and movie reviews as well that are coming um, during maybe next week or so. So yeah, I'm running out of time, but I will see you guys in my next video. Take care, everyone, and stay safe. Bye.